Hello everyone, konnichiwa and privet, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand final of the World Team Carcassonne Online Championship, and our final today, a match that we've already seen during the group stage, Japan versus Russia. And let's quickly go into the lineup for today. So we have for Japan, Pindertron, who is of course the world champion from 2014 and also the Japanese champion from 2014, 2017 and 2019. Then we have Kitara, who is or who was second place at the Japanese championship in 2018. Then we have Coco Traps, who was second place at the Japanese championship in 2016. Then we have Ozzy Rimaru, who ended up in the best of 8 in 2019. And then of course we have Progressive Topline, who is no other than the world champion and Japanese champion from 2018. On the other side, Mikhail. Then we have Yura, who was third place at the Russian championship in 2019. Then we have Muzzachello, who is of course best known for reaching the 800 ELO mark at the board game arena. Then we have 71st, who was the Russian champion from 2018. And then of course someone you know, who is no other than the world champion from 2016 and the current Russian champion. So yeah, that's it for the lineup and the introduction. I mean, when I've, let's actually go through, the, where is it? Here. So a little bit of a summary. After the knockout round, of course, Japan ended up in first place and Russia in second place in Group A it was, I believe. And then Japan facing China, winning by 3-2. Then in the semifinals, playing against Romania. Yeah, looks like a bit of an easier win for Japan right here, winning 4-1. And on the other side, Russia facing Portugal, and then in the semifinals facing Germany, both times winning 3-2. And yeah, now we have Russia and Japan in the grand final. So the voting, also you can vote at carcassonne.cat for your favorite team. And it kind of looks like that Japan is the favorite today. Though I actually voted for Russia, because when I first saw the lineups for today, I kind of felt like Russia definitely has a good chance of winning today. And yeah, I kind of feel that Japan maybe could have lined up or had the opportunity to do a better lineup, but of course, I don't know. And then of course remember that Japan and Russia already had their match during the group stage, and Russia won that match by 3-2. So the psychological advantage is definitely there for Russia, and they can maybe go a bit easier into this match. And yeah, Japan maybe a bit under pressure today. So they definitely want to show that they are the favorites and beating Russia. But yeah, to be honest, I don't really care who wins. Just want to see a great Carcassonne match. And you guys wanted to see a progressive top line against someone you know. So both world champions facing each other, so that might be a good match to cast. Yeah, and Russia lately showing great Carcassonne at the table. So Mikhail very good lately. Also Jura playing very good. Muzzachello, someone you know, of course, always over 700 elo, I believe. 71st lately, also very good. And yeah, I mean, Japan, Pinotron, of course, probably the best player so far worldwide. And then Kitahara also was very high up in the ranking, but yeah, lately his elo went kind of down. He was almost under 600, so maybe he's not in the greatest shape right now. And yeah, Ozzy Mauro, also very good player. Coco Traps as well. And then we have, of course, our Genro Senpai. Yeah, of course, world champion, but so far I believe not really that good in online games. So his elo is still under his level that he is used to play, I believe. So maybe he's more of an real life player, better on playing on table than on online. So, but yeah, 2 minutes to go. What are your expectations? What do you guys think? Who will win today? We can actually already open someone you know. Where is he? There. So, and what I've seen that the Russian players all having the same avatar right now, the Russian flag, and grizzly bear with is it a meeple guitar? I don't know, but yeah. So Russia showing strengths right here. Okay, let me open the other games already. Okay, 71st is already in his game. I expect very close matches here. Okay, no one started yet. They didn't even open the table yet. Oh, there, Jura opened the table at least. So yeah, let's wait till the matches begin. And yeah, I hope to see more of these kinds of events. So definitely big shout out and thanks to the Catalonian team who organized all that stuff, and yeah, let us have a really great tournament. It was really amazing. So I hope to see maybe a team tournament again, maybe some kind of tag team tournament with only 2 players doing a team, maybe a single event, I don't know. So I can't believe the pressure right now for every player is amazingly high. Of course, when you do a single tournament, you only play for yourself, so of course you care about losing, but yeah, if you're playing for your team and maybe all the weight is on your shoulders in the final game, then yeah, it's definitely a different level of pressure. Okay, games are open. So let's see here. Okay, so first 2 easy points going to Russia right here, but also Japan now with the easy 2 pointers. Another 2 points going to Russia. So right now nothing spectacular. Okay, so Russia already opting for the attack right here, but Japan able to close the city. Okay, so Russia going for the road. Guess that's an okay move right there. So kinda interested in where Japan is placing the big city tile right now. Already was thinking about that he may be placing it on top of Russia's city. Yeah, trying to annoy him a little bit, making the city a bit harder. But of course, if Russia now is able to close the city, then it means even more points for him. So yeah, as I just said, so Russia able to close the city right away. So some points gifted for him, because Japan placed the big city right there. And also Russia now already with the meeple on the field. I guess he sees a good opportunity right here for the field, connecting here, adding another city to his field, and then of course right here, very open field. So good potential for building a big field. And also this move here, placing the big city tile right there, just to avoid that Japan is able to take this field right here. And of course Japan now wants to block this field as good as possible. Oh, so the match between Coco and Muzzachello already looks kind of interesting. Let me show you really quickly. A very big city going on. And they are playing extremely fast. So once again, I mean, in all of Muzzachello's games, he was probably the first one to finish his matches. So he is a very strong and very quick player. But I feel like all the Russian players are kind of playing fast, while the Japanese players already always take a lot of time to think about their moves. So I'm not quite sure if placing the city with the crossroad there was that great of an idea, because one straight road and then Japan can finish his road, so I'm not quite sure. So maybe placing this tile somewhere else and then waiting for a straight road maybe would have been a better idea. Okay, so Japan right now catching up. And yeah, maybe even leading by a bit. But of course, Japan should take care of this spot right here. Don't really see a great spot for the triangle with road right now. So maybe trying to save his road right here, like he just did, would be the best option. Maybe even opting for a meeple here. So trying to build a big dead city just to grab some points during the match. I mean, he has 4 meeples left, so definitely could spend one on this city. 2 of these big city tiles with road are still in the game, so right here would also be a good spot to place it and maybe go for the road, but yeah, not taking the city. So I definitely can see maybe Russia taking it later on. So Russia with the monasteries right here. And this monastery right here, I don't know, like 3 points right now. Of course, placing it here to just avoid that Japan maybe can place a road tile or whatever here to block the city, but yeah, then he would of course block his own road right here, so I don't really feel that meeple here was necessary. Man, my throat is so dry. So the meeple advantage is definitely on the Japanese side. And why is actually Pinotron watching the game? He should take care of his game. Okay, 4 points for Japan right here. So yeah, right now maybe looks a bit better for Japan, definitely with a good comeback right here. Okay, so Russia taking a very long time to think about the next move. A big city tile, not really needed right here. So now Russia taking the city. That's a good placement for a straight road right here, having the attack on the city and also having the kind of double attack on both monasteries. Okay, so Japan could block them right now, and doing so. And placing the meeple on the field. So far 3 points only, but of course right now if someone is closing that city right here, then of course additional 3 points. So okay, and Coco wins against Muzzachello the first match, 98 to 80 points. So that's 1 point for Japan. Yeah, this Coco guy seems to be a very good player. Also very new to the board game arena. I think I've played against him on the iOS app. There are a lot of these Japanese traps guys, so this seems to be, I don't know, sort of a Carcassonne team maybe. Yeah, what kind of surprised me is that Russia not really working on this field right here, not even trying to enlarge it and making it a big farm. So yeah, still I feel like this city with a crossroad that he placed there early on would have been way better here for his field. But yeah, you never really know. You always know, or you only know if you have done a good move or a bad move when the game ended. I don't really have an account on iOS. My girlfriend has an account, and I'm playing sometimes with her account. The ELO, I don't know, my highest ELO there was 2100 something, so close to be top 10, I believe. Maybe 12th place, I believe, was my best. But yeah, then now around 2000 maybe, I'm not sure. I rarely play there. Okay, so what's going on? So yeah, I feel this big city right here, Japan definitely had the chance to take this early on. And now Russia can gather a lot of points right here. And actually still has the option of closing it. So wondering if he is going for it or not. Yeah, thank you. Like the 2000er ELO was, this was really hard work. But I don't really like the iOS app. Sometimes I just have the feeling you have a game where you are forced to lose, like you have no chance at all. So all the other guys are still playing. Coco and Muzzarello already in the second game. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, all other players, still a lot of tiles to go. So maybe Russia now at least with a small chance, maybe closing this city. So still could add some points to his field right here. Okay, so in Russia now drawing the starting tile, which is very good for this spot right here, but I can believe that he doesn't really care about closing the city. So yeah, opting for the easy 4 points, which is a smart idea. And also Japan taking the farm right here. So still a good chance of getting a lot of points. But yeah, what's he going to do? I mean, he can't really save. Actually, placing it here, there's still one big city tile with road in the game, so he could definitely save his city right here. Maybe wants to finish his monastery. Maybe, yeah, not sure if placing the tile here would be a great idea, but at least he could connect the fields then. So a lot of options. But yeah, going for the safe strat right here. I mean, if he is drawing this tile right now, so he definitely can add another 6 points if he places the meeple here on the field. So definitely wants to save the city just in case. So let's see what the other guys are doing. Straight road. I mean, I could potentially place it here, maybe, just in case that Japan is finishing his monastery, so this would add additional 3 points to Russia's field right there. Okay, so that's actually also a very clever idea. Just what I was mentioning before. If Japan is able to close the city, there would be a nice field right here. So Russia yeah, definitely takes care of that situation by placing the meeple there. But yeah, what now? There's a great field right here, but yeah, Russia can't throw away his last meeple. So and Japan only needs the connection right here to get also this field right here. And I mean, they are tight in points right now, both having 2 monasteries. Russia with the field right here, Japan with the field right here and here. But then Russia also with the big city here, so maybe slight advantage for Russia right now, but yeah, not by too much. Okay, so placing the curved road right there. I mean, all 3 of those tiles, the city with the left turn, are out, so maybe Russia opting to block this connection here and then placing a meeple on this field. So that maybe is a strategy. Okay, so Japan throwing his last meeple. Let's see if it pays off. Let me actually count the points right here to see what's going on. So Russia plus 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 6 plus 8 and then plus okay, so Russia with 74 points right now, and Russia is definitely in the red times right here. So yeah, not quite sure if that's that great. Of course, you want to be in time. So Japan +3 +8 +8 +2 +1 2 6 +9 +3. Also, actually, okay, so with the additional 2 points right here, Japan is leading by 1 point actually right now. Oh, so that's very interesting. I mean, Russia can still take the 9 points right here, so. But yeah. Would, of course, or needs to place his last meeple then, and yeah. Oh, so that's a very good tile for Russia right here. Adding another. Okay, not going for the points. But yeah, right now. As long as he's still able to take this field right here, then he still can win, but yeah, so Japan now able to free his meeple right here. And yeah, so Japan, yeah, that's a great spot right here, and then also can take this field right now probably. So this should be the GG for Japan, if I didn't miscount. Yeah, Russia's time was out, but I guess regarding the rules, your opponent has to kick you off the table. So as long as Japan is not kicking Russia off the table, the game just continues. But yeah, if I did not miscount, then that's going to be the win for Japan right here. Oh, and look at this. Pinotron winning by 1 point over Mikhail. So that's another point for Japan. I played yesterday against Pinder as well and also lost by 1 point, so that's I know how Mikhail feels right now. Okay, so let's see the overall score. Okay, so still very close, but yeah, Japan wins it by 4 points. So another point there for Japan, and let's meanwhile these guys having a short break, so let's see what's going on here. And Yura and Kitara, last 9 meeples, and then what's going on here. 71st and Ozirimaru, 5 meeples to go, so let's see So we have Japan field right here, which is looking kinda good. Then this field here, 3 points is tied. This field is tied. Some points for Japan, then the points for Russia, the monastery for Russia. The field for Russia, city there for Russia. That's also very close, but I feel like maybe 71st has a slight advantage right here. But yeah, not sure. I mean, he's 8 points behind, so that's basically his monastery right here. And then I feel like he's still leading by a few points. Okay, so no connection there possible anymore. Okay, so Japan going for the straight road. Good idea. Maybe also placing placing the tile here eventually, trying to at least block the opportunity for Russia to get a meeple on the field right here, which is still possible, but then of course, so yeah, like he does now. But yeah, of course, he wants to grab his own points now, and then he also would have opened maybe easy 4 points for Russia to take. But yeah, now on the other hand, Russia with the opportunity to tie the field. So it's still in, so one curved road is still in the game. Okay, so one triangle with road is still in the game, so yeah, Russia definitely can connect. But yeah, if Japan is drawing the curve turn right now, then he can just take the long road. Yeah, so that's 9 points in the end for Russia by tying the field, but 13 points for Japan for the 2 roads. So yeah, let's see if this will make a difference in the end. So I thought that Russia had a slight advantage. So let's see the final result. Coco and Muzzarello finished the second game. Yeah, I will check after the final score here. Oh wow, so Yeah, Russia losing now by 1 point actually, like Mikhail and Pinder. Oh my god. That's a bit unlucky right there for Russia at the moment. So 1 point there as well. Okay, let's see what... Okay, so Mutsahello won this time, so that's definitely good for Russia. And they need a bit of confidence right now. And what's going on here? Let's see Kitahara and Yura the end. So what's happening here? Yeah, kinda tight score as well now. Bigger city for Japan, field for Russia, better monastery for Russia, the road for Russia, field for Japan, field for Japan, field for Russia, city for Russia, city for Japan. So man, this is also very tight. Yeah, very tight, kinda equal. Yeah, I mean, that's probably a GG for Japan right now by taking the one big field right now. Maybe it would have been better if Russia connected this field and just add the 3 points to his scoreboard instead of risking this move. But yeah, it was a 50-50 chance. And he even can't add the big city to his city there. So let's see. And then after the final score right here, we go back to our main match. But yeah, the matches so far are very tight. Still, even though Japan definitely has the upper hand right now, but this can turn very quickly, I have the feeling. Oh my god, look at this. Again, by 1 point. It's the third match, then Japan wins by 1 point. Oh my god. I mean, that's yeah, not even a tile difference, like 1 tile difference, and then all the matches go to Russia instead. But yeah, that's the point of playing World Championship. Like, every move is decisive, and if you do one small mistake, then yeah, this happens basically, and you lose by 1 point. So you really have to think about every tile and every move. Like, even if you draw a straight road which you don't want to use and you just want to throw it away, even think about what's the best place to do it. Okay, so what's going on here? Russia once again with the early meeple on the field, but yeah, this field looks definitely way more promising than the other one in the first match. Yeah, a bit of a lucky day for Japan, but yeah, I don't know how, if the Russian players did mistakes or did bad mistakes there, so can't really judge if it was luck or not luck, no luck, but yeah, definitely looks like they are a bit luckier today. And it's really surprising, like when I saw the lineup, I wrote with someone you know, and I told him like, yo, that's actually a really good lineup for you guys. You have definitely very good chances. But yeah, right now it looks like the complete opposite. Okay, so Russia adding a second meeple on the field. Japan with the attack. But yeah, all 3 tiles. This one still in the game. So not too bad of a situation here for Russia right now. But of course, he definitely doesn't want that Japan is placing a straight road or a curved turn right here, so he would need already 2 of those tiles. So 1 is fine, and he will definitely get 1 of them, probably. And also placing the crossroad right here with the road into the city. I mean, if you turn it with the field into the city, of course there are more tiles with which Russia could close the city, but on the other hand, if he draws, for example, the city tile with the crossroad, then he would add additional 2 points to a scoreboard. So or maybe could have even take this road right here, so a good opportunity to make the loop. And another field opened by Russia, so he is definitely playing the nocebo style right here. But yeah, so far Japan leading again. And as long as Russia, Japan is maybe able to block the field so that there are only those cities right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Then maybe even getting the connection right here or right here, so that these 2 cities are not counting double. So then he still has good chances, because he has a lot of meeples to play. So, and in the end, if you have a lot of meeples, you can still, yeah, take 3 points here, 4 points there, and then you can still get a lot of points. So that's an easy 9 points there for Japan. Like this meeple here on the field, of course, 6 easy points, but yeah, remember that both monasteries with road are still in the game, so Russia could place it right here and then overtake even this field. And Japan should definitely, yeah, pay attention to this fact and maybe, yeah, I don't know, just trying to avoid that Russia could add the monastery here. Yeah, Isna, like it just happened for Japan. But yeah, when I play, I at least I try to do it like from the last month, and always try to kind of avoid yeah, building such spots for monasteries. And then I just place maybe like this one here would also be a very good spot for a monastery right now. And when I see such spots, and then I just place maybe, yeah, a curve tile here just to block this spot, even if I'm the one drawing the monastery first. But yeah, don't want to give my opponent that good of an opportunity to take easy, let's say 7 or 8 points. I mean, the opportunity right here, of course, taking the 4 points right here with this tile would not be that great of an advantage, because Russia will get 3 points for the field. But yeah, then you would have the end of your road right here, and then you only need to place the curve road. So but that's an definitely an okay move as well. Okay, so the monastery for Russia right there, but that's a very risky monastery right here. Yeah, okay, definitely needs to save that spot, like a curve turn into the city right here, and then the road and the monastery would have been blocked. But yeah, sometimes you have to take the risks, and Russia definitely needs to catch up a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, but it's really good that Japan was able to connect this field right here with the main field. So taking those 6 points away from Russia. Oh, that's once again very close right now. I mean, Russia 12 points behind. Ooh, and that's mean. My favorite tile. Yeah. So now it's the question, like, I mean, like in Japan now going for the safe option, but there's only one of those tiles left, which fits here. So I wouldn't actually try to save the monastery and the city. Instead, I would have placed the tile here, and then so that the road is going into Russia's city, and then having myself the option of adding an additional city for my farm, and then also if I'm able to close the city, then at the same time having the attack on the city and the road. So this would maybe be the better move right there. Okay, so and Muzzachello and Coco ended their deciding match, and Coco won it. So that's one big pointer there for Japan. So yeah, now the other, or pressure is on the other Russian guys. I mean, Russia could still close the city, but I have one tile left right here, the city with the left turn. But yeah, not sure if he wants to wait for it. Maybe just add the 2 points to a city. Yeah. Okay, so not sure if Japan now goes for the block right here, or maybe instead taking the 4 points right here and then also closing his road, which yeah, maybe is the better option. So of course this city would only be worth 1 point, because 3 points would be added to Russia's field. But yeah, actually going for the block. I would have definitely placed it here, and always good to have your meeple back, and then you can score additional points with it later on. Where's my phone? Here. Okay, so let me count the points again. So Japan 46 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 6 for the field, plus 8 for the monastery, plus 6 for the monastery, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the city is 76 points right now. And then Russia with, oh, the big field, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And okay, so that's 80 points for Russia. So Russia right now leading only by a few points. But yeah, I feel like closing the city right here and then taking the closing the road right here and then taking the city would have been the better option for Japan. Like, whenever you have the chance to score points and then also at the same time get a meeple back, like, why wouldn't you do it? And yeah, the chance, of course, is still there that Russia can or could have closed the city, but yeah, small chances. So if Japan is losing by a few points, then definitely because of that move. Ooh, and another monastery. So that's a very good place there. Although maybe now opening an option for Russia to tie the field. So maybe here would have been the safer place, but yeah, of course, he wants to finish this monastery right here, so only one tile to go. Okay, so I would have actually taken this dead city right here. I mean, with the shield here, shield tie here, 6 points. Of course, no more meeple left, but yeah, then again, you have this monastery here, where you only need one road tile, basically. So maybe going for this option so that Russia was not able to take the points here. And now it's looking a bit better for Japan, maybe. Or they may be tied now. Okay, meanwhile, Pindertron and Mikhail finishing their second game. So let's see the overall score there. Okay, so it looks like Mikhail wins this one. Oh, will he? Oh man, that's so close between Russia and Japan, not gonna lie. Oh my god. Look at this. Now it's 1 point for Mikhail. Man. Like before it was 1 point for Pinder. Whew. So yeah. Definitely great Carcassonne today. Okay, so yeah, now what I've said earlier, now Russia is taking the city here. And yeah, that's a very good tile right now. You can add 6 points now, 2 for the tile itself, then +1 here, and then +3 for the road. So yeah, Japan could have definitely avoided this kind of situation. Oh my god, and he actually draws the last city tile here for his monastery. Amazing. So yeah, this I don't know, I can't really see who is winning right here. I mean, Russia can take another 3 points, placing the triangle here, adding 1 point to his monastery. Okay, so that's 3 points. And now, yeah, not sure what's the score right now. If Russia maybe needs to tie the field right here with 6 points. I mean, what tiles are still in the game? So there's 1 straight road and 1 curved road, so we could definitely get on the field by placing the meeple here. So no matter what. Not going for it. Which is actually smart, because now he can... No, is it actually smart? Well, now we can take 3 points, and yeah, maybe he felt like if he is trying to attack the field there, then Japan would place his curved road right here, adding the meeple on the road, and then when Russia connects, then it's basically only a plus of 2 points, because Japan would have a 4-point road. So maybe just taking the road there is the better option. Okay, so let's see the final score. But yeah, progressive top line, definitely showing why he's the world champion. Playing really good today. Okay, but the field is enough for someone you know, so winning by 5 points. But yeah, as I said, if Japan is losing by a few points, then maybe because of this, I would call it a mistake. Let's just say this was a mistake right here, not taking the city plus 1 point, then plus 1 point for the road would already be 99, and then you get your meeple back, and then you can score 3 points everywhere probably. But yeah, okay, so let's wait for the deciding game there, then we can see what's going on here. Oh, so Ozirimaru winning the second match, which means 2-0, and that's already 2 big points for Russia. So yeah, 1 more loss, and then Japan is our world champion. But of course, yeah, anything can still happen. Let's see, so Kitara won the first match against Yura. Let's see what's going on here. Also, that's a lot of monasteries for Yura. Looks kinda interesting. There. So that's a funny game right here. So, Kitara out of meeple. I mean, only needs curved road to overtake this field. So yeah, 9 points is not that much. Yura leading and has a lot of monasteries here. So what's going on? Okay, so a lot of... Oh, actually only 3 more options to overtake this whole city right here. Yeah, Kitara Okay, so 3 crossroads still in the game, so he's definitely waiting for this one. But yeah, not looking too good right now. Okay, so 2 tiles left to close his city right here. But yeah, he definitely needs his meeple. If it stays like this, then yeah, all the monasteries will give Jura the win. I'm also not quite sure about that move. Of course, he wants to block this spot right now, so that Kitara is not able to connect the cities and overtake the big city. And of course, he didn't want to add the big city tile to this city, so he wants to open this option for himself to take easy 6 points. But yeah, maybe still placing it here would have been a better idea to block Kitara there. I can imagine every player is really nervous right now. Okay, so Jura can take his 6 points right now, what I've just mentioned. But I would okay. I mean, it's always a bit easier, like if there is a road piece to save your city with a curve tile, then maybe adding a city tile there. So that's a very good tile now for Kitara. Definitely needs all those points. So Jura, what can you do? Splitting tile. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe well, so that's basically 1 point, adding 2 points for his monastery and then 1 point for Kitara's city. I would have actually placed the splitting tile here to have the attack on Kitara's road, and then now I could have take the 4 points here. Okay, but yeah, of course Jura is going for this spot right here. Didn't see that one. Freeing his meeple, so that's a good choice. So let's actually see if our main match is going on again. Yes. Okay, so I will keep you guys updated what's going on with Jura and Kitara. Right now, definitely looking a bit better for Yura right there. Yeah, definitely thought that Russia is the favorite in this match, considering the lineups, but yeah. That's the wrong spot. Like, this spot here is by far better, because you have two spots to attack, the monastery and the city. And actually, what the hell? Japan is not even going for the city. What is going on? Like, what was this move right now? He definitely has to explain me after the game. And look at this, like, why are people writing in the table chat? Can you believe it? In the middle of a World Championship Grand Final. Okay, so far everything's fine. Yeah, Japan blocking Russia to the city tile with the right curve. Now could go for the 3 points, so 2 points for the road and then 1 additional point for the monastery, but of course this one is also an option, because you can opt for the attack right here. And what is Ludocrat writing here? Like, why would people write in the table chat? And why would Russia not place the city with crossroad right here, trying to close his city? And definitely some weird moves are being played right here, at least for me. Okay, so Russia now definitely wants to save the city, and this should now be the point where Japan should place a meeple on this city right here, but not going for it. So yeah, you can already see that we would all probably go for different strategies. But yeah, once Russia is getting the big city tile with the road right here, and then Japan definitely has to invest a meeple to tie the city. So yeah, would be better for him to invest a meeple right now while there's no connection. Just in case. And he has 6 meeples, so definitely can invest one of them. Okay, so Russia with some easy 4 points. Of course, Japan going for the field right now, even has the option to make the circle here and then also add this city to his field. And Russia trying to block or to avoid that Japan can take the city. So, but yeah, Japan somehow not really interested in this city right here. Yeah, he should definitely invest a meeple sooner to take it, and before Russia gets the connection, and then there's no more option for Japan to start the attack. Okay, so another monastery here for Russia. Of course, you want to place the road to the top, just in case you're drawing a curved tile or a straight road, so you can add another 4 points right here. So that's smart. Okay, so the match between Yura and Kitara is ending, and this one should definitely go to Yura. Kitara wasn't able to get his meeple back. And actually, Japan placing the monastery here, trying to block Russia. Okay, so Yura, what's going on Mikhail's table and Pindotron? Man, why are people writing in every table chat? Like, what's the point? Okay, so Russia trying to save his city right there. I mean, a second option would have been definitely to add the 2 points to his city right here, but I believe he thought that those 2 points maybe would have been wasted, and just in case that Japan takes this city and is able to tie the whole city. Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, Russia now can definitely place the straight road right here to fully save his city, but instead opting for the road right here. But now he should place it here. Yeah, is doing so. I would have placed it the first straight road already here, because you also then had the attack and setting Japan under pressure. Okay, so Japan, of course, wants to finish his monastery. 3 straight roads still in the game, and with that also connecting his second meeple and making it a very big field for 12 points. And now he's actually going for it. Man, he can be actually really lucky that Russia didn't draw the connecting tile here, the big city tile, with a road, that he had so much time to still place the meeple there. So yeah, that's great spot for a monastery. One monastery is still in the game, and also 3 of those city tiles with field, so a good spot right here for it. Okay, so Russia taking the 3 points right here. Yeah, not actively saving the spot would have only been good for the monastery, but remember, only 1 monastery in the game, so he definitely wants to leave this spot spot here open for or to place the city tile. And there are also 1 of those tiles in the game, the city tile with crossroad, and 1 starting tile, which would perfectly fit here. So this one looks definitely better for Russia right now. Oh, and there he goes. 18 points on Russia's scoreboard, 2 meeples back, and yeah, this looks very promising now. Maybe the comeback here for Russia. And it also looks like that Mikhail is winning against Pinatron. Let me actually take a quick look here, right here. Ah, man. 3 meeples left there. Actually would... Let me quickly show you, like, this is maybe here the final situation. The field, oops, is for Russia, and Russia also leading, but yeah, then we have the monastery here for Japan, which is not, or which doesn't matter, because Russia also has a big city, but yeah, this city here, Pinder can still close it, and then you can also connect to the field once again, so and I don't really see how Mikhail could maybe connect his last meeple to the field. But yeah, just wanted to show you this one. Oh, and meanwhile, Russia with another monastery. So while Japan wasn't able to finish his very first monastery, Russia has already his 4th one. So his 4th monastery. Oh, and that's a very good one for Japan. But I kind of feel that Russia is still winning. Oh, and did Mikhail actually won? He got the monastery, so this maybe is the win for Russia right here. Let's check quickly. So yeah, and the big field is going to Russia, so that's a win for Mikhail right now. Winning against Pindertron in the grand final, so that's really great work right there. Okay, so it's and looks like Jura is doing the final game again, like against Germany. Okay, so yeah, will this be the comeback of the year? Maybe. Japan already leading 2-0, and then Russia with the power of Vodka Gorbachev coming back from this. Okay, so this city here is blocked. I mean, Russia could place the city tile on top here, trying to save this spot, because there are still two of those city tiles in the game, so maybe he wants to free this meeple right here. Okay, instead taking the city. Well, curved road. Probably thinking about blocking Russia right here with the road, or trying to save his own city, and at the same time trying to attack Russia right here. Don't really see, I mean, the other option would be trying to place or to score 4 points here maybe, but Okay. Yeah, this didn't even thought about doing this move. Like, yeah, why? Just in case that Russia is drawing the starting tile. Maybe. Let me actually count the points once again while we are waiting for the next moves. So Russia 55 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 8 plus 1 plus 8. So that's 84 for Russia, and Japan with 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. So yeah, Russia, Japan with 73 points right now. Yeah, this should definitely go to Russia. Oh, let's see. Now it's going a bit different. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points. Okay, but Russia immediately able to close the road right here, so that was very important. Like if this meeple would have been locked right now, then there maybe would have been the possibility for Japan to win the game. But yeah, now that Russia was able to get the meeple back, everything should be fine. Okay, so Russia placing... Oh no, of course, he has his open city here, I forgot. So of course he wants to close it and place his meeple on the field. And yeah, Japan can take additional 7 points right here, but shouldn't be enough. Yeah, Russia with 3 points and maybe should win by, I don't know, 5 points. Not quite sure, but should definitely be enough for Russia. So we have Jura once again in the final and deciding a match, playing against Kitara, who, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, is maybe not in his greatest shape right now. Okay, so even a bigger win here for Russia at 12 points. Okay, so let's go over to Jura and Kitara. So overall score right now 2-2. Russia 2, Japan 2, and we are in the final and deciding match between Jura and Kitara, 1-1 right here. Man, that's yeah. Okay, let's see. Both players with the meeple on the field. Kitara with the second meeple already attacking the field, wants to overtake. Jura just placing his last meeple for the monastery, but should be fine because, yeah, the city almost closed, which he does now. Here, open city, which should be closed very soon, and also this monastery should be finished soon. Okay. So right now, looking a bit better for Russia. But yeah, I kind of have the feeling that the field at the end of the game will be decisive. Very big potential and a lot of points already. And also Jura, good option here for a very long road. Okay, so Jura actually only one meeple on his hand right now, so definitely needs to pay attention on what he is doing. Okay, actually placing the road into his city. That's kind of interesting. Let's see how this will end up. So Kitara once again with the curved road. Maybe you should... Okay, he is launching the attack. definitely wants to block Jura's road and city. Yeah, so only one starting tile left in the game. And let's see if Kitara is going for the attack right here with the crossroad, or if he saves his meeple first. Okay, so goes for the attack. So yeah, I don't really know why Jura placed the curved road into his city. This was, it kind of felt like a strange move to do. Like, it's like attacking your own building, like. But I believe he felt like if he turns it to the right, then Kitara maybe, yeah, placing a city tile right here to block this spot here to the starting tile. But yeah, then maybe, I don't know, just place the curved road somewhere else. For example, he could have placed the curved road here, trying to lock Kitara's monastery. Of course, he would then eventually block his road as well, but yeah, he can still enlarge it to Narnia. And also, that's a very good spot for the monastery. I'm really wondering right now if like all the Russian teammates and all the Japanese teammates are writing Kitara and Jura now, like, do this, do this, do this, and there's a good spot, and there's a good spot, and keep an eye on this one, and keep an eye on this one. Like, I wouldn't blame them if they do, but yeah, just curious. Okay, so Jura at least can finish his city now. What would be really painful if this match like ends in a tie, and then whoever wasn't the starting player wins. So this would be really annoying. Okay, so Jura once again taking very long to place his tile. So yeah, good decision right there. Okay, another 4 points for Japan. And why are people actually always writing here in the chat? Like, why would you do this? Like, let the people concentrate. And that's once again a very good tile for Jura. Well, not really to play it, but to take it away from Kitara, because he definitely would need this tile right here to finish his monastery, and now there's only the second monastery with road in the game to finish his first monastery. Okay, just placing it here below, adding a meeple on it. Yeah, not maybe. I don't know. Maybe placing it here with the open city to his monastery, just trying to block the connection here for Kitara's second meeple. Like here, he would have had a good opportunity to block, but of course Kitara now with curved road, so can place it here and connect. But yeah, would have been definitely an option. So now Jura should definitely block the monastery right here, just in case that Kitara is drawing the second one. 50-50 chance, of course, but yeah, definitely wants to be on the safe side. And I also felt like Kitara could have used the curved road, placing it here and then hoping for the second monastery, because he has still plenty of chances to connect his field. But of course it's easier said than done. If you don't play yourself, then you have a different view on the game. Oh, and yeah, look at this. Like, Kitara draws actually the monastery. So, I mean, he wouldn't place a meeple on it, because actually this spot wouldn't be blocked right now. But yeah, maybe just going for the 3 points and then getting back his meeple there. So yeah, if he would have placed the curved road just here into his monastery, man. Look how many people are actually watching the game right here. Zoop. Feels a bit like that both guys are just making small mistakes after small mistakes, and probably it's a question of who will make the big mistake in the end. But yeah, they are probably both really nervous right now. well, it's a good place or a good spot for the monastery. Yeah, but yeah, if Jura gets back his meeple right here, then he has an easy chance of connecting a second meeple to the field as well and tie it again, which he definitely has to do. That's actually a pretty funny table right here. Monastery, 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 and the big field. And yeah, a bit of city and road. But yeah, kind of have the feeling, as I said, that it's going to be all for the field. Decisive play in the end. Whoever takes the field will win. And both players already are kind of short on time right here. Well, at least good for Kitara that he quickly connects the field right here, so there's no option for Jura right now. Jura could now opt for the block, only one starting tile still in the game. But yeah, now he has to find another way to tie the field. And there are not too many options. Like one would be here connecting, or maybe with the crossroad here. Second one would be here, like that's an option still. And third one would be here. Yeah, here would be also an option, but this is blocked now by Kitara. So yeah, only 3 options left, if I'm not mistaken. And Kitara with the splitting tile could block another option now, so maybe placing it here or maybe placing it here. Oh, actually going for a complete different strategy. What's going on? So maybe he thinks that the field is safe for him right now, and then he just can add additional cities. But yeah, I would have definitely tried to block all the options for Jura to get on the field a second time. Okay, so now he should actually at least block this option or this option right here. Oh, there's actually still an option right here, because there's one of those tiles still left in the game. So yeah, would take a bit of work to do, but here would be still an option. Well, not anymore. Yeah, but Jura can at least close his city now. Oh my god, and Kitara actually gets the starting tile. But yeah, if he is placing it here now, then he definitely opens a new spot for Jura to get on the field another time. So let me actually count the points now. Like, so Russia has 49, then 6 points, 8 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. So Russia 77 right now against 8 points, 8 points, 7 points, 8 points, and then the big field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh man, what did I just say? 77 against 83. Oh my god. So yeah, Japan leading by 6 points right now. And yeah, definitely a smart idea or smart choice to not place the starting tile right here and giving Jura the chance to connect. But yeah, what options are left now for Jura? Oh my god, of course he could still, like here, with the crossroad, and then you can connect. But yeah, oh my god, he's doing it. Oh, but Kitara actually draws one of the remaining tiles. Oh, yeah. Man. Yeah, if Jura draws the last triangle with the road right here, then he actually wins. Oh my god. But yeah. And there is actually... Is there still an option for Kitara to get on the field another time? I don't see any. So yeah, probably all going down to this tile right here. Whoever draws the remaining triangle with a road will win the game. Ay. And this is basically now hit and hope. God. That's exciting now. Oh my god, and Jura can actually save his spot right here. Come on, save it. But depends on how he turns the tile right now, probably. And Kitara actually draws it. So that's the GG for yeah, Japan. If I didn't do any mistakes when I counted the points, so this should be the win for Japan, only by a few points, but yeah. Man, like Kitara was that's really unfortunate now for Russia. Like, this was such a good spot right here to tie the field, and then Kitara gets both getting both triangles with road. So that's quite a bummer. But yeah, congratulations to Japan winning the first Team World Championship, and yeah, also congratulations to Russia for the second place. And where is he? There, Kitara. Yeah, what an amazing tournament. Actually, both teams played amazingly well. I mean, we've seen so many close matches. Like, this could have turned or ended also in Russia's favor. So yeah, Yura should definitely not be sad about that loss. He played really well. So yeah, Carcassonne Online Team World Championship ended. Once again, thank you for or to the organizers, the Catalonian team. Also, thank you to everyone who watched my streams and to all the teams and players who participated in this tournament. Hopefully there will be another big tournament coming soon where we can all play together. So yeah, everyone, thanks for watching and have a nice weekend. Bye bye.